It's Local Access. It's Local Access Alabama. After the aftermath.
So we're down in Alabama at one of the hardest hit sections of town, and it's almost indescribable when you drive down a street and there's just destruction everywhere, house after house after house gone, and then one that's kind of standing, and then house after house after house. We're standing actually in front of a van that's been tipped over, and behind it used to be a house, and it's just gone. So it's kind of hard to process all of that. We got the guys from MikesChair with us as well. I'm just curious, like in a word, as you go through this, what is a word that describes either what you're feeling or what you think about this? We'll start with Mike.
Wow.
Wow, thank you. That was one.
That word works for me. Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Hard. I mean, I just can't understand how, like, I mean, I'm just trying to imagine this whole time, like if one of these was my home, just how I would respond to that, and just not being able to fathom like the difficulty of just rebuilding my life. So just
like
hard,
what life
difficult.
looks like today versus a week ago. And like try going one day without power, much less 2 weeks, you know, and it's a difficult, even those simplest things that you take for granted, like Jesse said, are hard now. You know, the simplest thing of getting food, getting clean water, it's all more difficult. What about you, Sam?
I feel like faith is a word for me because I've heard so many.
Oh, he just Jesus juked us. Oh, he did.
I'm serious.
He did. He just got more Christian than us.
After hearing Megan, I feel like she, even though everything was taken, all of her stuff that her family had worked so hard to have and to provide for her, like it's all gone, and she still has faith, and she still talks about Jesus, and she wants everybody to know what good came out of what happened. And that to me is like, I don't know if I have that faith. And it's kind of amazing to see somebody who went through that, who did have that faith, you know? And
that's what's interesting is you go, like, we partner up, we bring a band and a van, and we go, hey, we're gonna bring some hope to these people and do some good stuff. And I don't know if you had the same experience. I got down there and I saw her sign in front of her house that said, God saved 6 behind these walls. Her whole house is gone. And that, like, broke me. I'm like, I learned something about faith today, you know, and about hope today.
And I would say, a lot of people, you know, see devastation like this and ask, well, where is God? And one of the cool common threads that we've heard from Megan, and we just talked to a local pastor, they all said that they feel like the Lord prepared them for this.
Yeah, that
which
was
is like a
interesting.
really, it's kind of cool to see how God might not protect us from devastation, but He will prepare us for it so that we can walk through it with faith. And like that to me is just so cool to see God in the midst of what seems to be, you know, just devastation.
See, that's much better than he started off with wow. Nicely done. You ended strong at least there, Mike. Nicely done.